Hello, and welcome to part 3 of our training series about impact to Insta income on Instagram. My name is Wendy Porter, and I am the soul and sass behind Crown for Success, and we are the fastest growing network for soulful, ambitious boss ladies on Instagram. Today, I'm going to talk to you about everything that I did to build 8,000 authentic followers in 8 short weeks on Instagram. I'm going to show you all the kind of tricks that I've done to grow my account with authentic, real followers. So let's go to Instagram so we can check it out. Here is my profile on Instagram. And we are going to, as you see, there's 68,000 followers. And we did that in less than 1 year. So let's see what we did to gain those first 8,000 followers in 8 weeks. What I did go into with Instagram is really knowing who my ideal customer is. So I knew the type of audience I wanted to have. I knew I wanted to have soulful, ambitious boss ladies who were interested in either opening a business or running a business or elevating even their career. So those were the areas that I knew I wanted to focus on. I knew that I wanted to have women who can appreciate a sense of humor, who appreciate a little bit of sass, a little bit of smart ass. So those were my ideal clients. So you've got to really figure out who is your ideal client. What does she look like or he look like? What characteristics do they have? What interests do they have? Where do they hang out? What keeps them up at night? So those are all the things that you need to be asking yourself when looking for your ideal clients. So one of the ways to do that is to go to one of your direct competitors' Instagram pages. So for me, for this example, I'm going to say we are going to look for ideal clients who are interested in growing their Instagram accounts for their business. So they're interested in selling and marketing their business or their product or service on Instagram. That's going to be our ideal client for this particular example. So I have already identified a few people who do what I do and teach Instagram. So those individuals, we're going to go visit their pages and see what they're doing over there. So one of them I know is Social Brand School. So we'll go over to Social Brand School. All right. And if you see at the top, they have 10.2 thousand followers, so 10,200 followers. And they teach people how to use Instagram to market and sell their business. Now, so I would basically start by looking at their pictures and seeing if they have any direct sales posts on here. And that's what I kind of look for first to see what they're selling. So I'm going to pick this make Instagram your personal ATM because I'm assuming that's probably something about their school. Um, yeah. Are you joining the 100 plus entrepreneurs who have already started Social Brand School? So this is the one of their pictures here. So I'm looking at it, and what I'm going to do initially, they don't have a lot. They only have 282 likes, which isn't a huge amount of likes. Um, but it's something to work with. And they also don't have, it doesn't look like they have a whole lot of engagement. They only have 11 comments on this post, or at least not a whole lot of engagement on this particular post. So the first thing I would do is start with the people who are engaging in any type of sales posts that are related to what I'm selling. Why? Because if they're engaging by commenting, that means they're kind of pretty serious about being interested in either finding out more information about that product or service or buying that product or service. So you want to start there with the comments. So then I would go to somebody's page, or I'd go probably visit all of these pages here since there's only what I say 12 comments. So I'd go to probably all of them, and well, some of them are actually them commenting, so there's really less than 12 comments that I can work with here. But let's start. So I would go to this person's page, and I would come over here, and I use the method of 3 likes and 1 comment. So 3 likes and 1 comment on a potential a potential person's page that I'm interested in having follow me. That's what the methodology that I use, okay? So 3 likes and 1 comment is what I would do with that. Is I would go, and I love her quotes because I'm all about quotes. I think quotes are so powerful. So I'm going to go to some of her quotes, and I'll like her quotes. So, and you want to make sure that when you're doing this, that your liking is genuine, that you're not just like liking just because. I try to be genuine about what I like just because I think it's important to be authentic when you're selling. So I'm genuine. If I don't see any pictures that I like on their page, I usually will just leave that page. I won't just like a pic just to like a pic. So I already liked 3 pictures, and then I'm going to comment on this one because this is cute. I love my boss. P.S. I work for myself. That's cute. So I'm going to comment on this. LOL. Love it. Love it. Okay. And then I'll leave that comment there. So chances are she's probably going to follow me back now that she's seen that I've liked 3 of her pictures and I've commented on 1 of her pictures. People are super, super friendly with Instagram. This is why I love this platform so much, because people are so outgoing, so laid back, so down to earth, and so super friendly on Instagram. Honestly, I've been doing Instagram for about a year, but I've been doing Facebook for even longer than that. And honestly, Facebook to me isn't nearly as much, isn't as down to earth as Instagram. People aren't as engaging, I think, on Facebook as they are on Instagram. On Instagram, when people follow you, they follow you because they love you. And when they love you, they engage with you and they like all your stuff and they comment on all your pictures. So that's kind of why I prefer Instagram over Facebook, especially because I feel like engagement is your number 1 key to building a successful business. And what other place can you possibly get 50 times more engagement than any other social media platform out there than Instagram? That's what Instagram does. So everybody's super friendly. So chances are she'll probably follow me back. And if she doesn't, not a big deal. We'll move on to somebody else who probably will. So we'll go. So that's kind of the method that I use is 3 likes and 1 comment. And you would go through all of these comments and go to each one and do the same thing for each one. So that's where you want to start, is with somebody's comments, okay? Then you want to go to the people who liked this sales post or liked this, and I won't even call this a sales post because it's not salesy. If you see that they're not saying, hey, buy me, it's very, it's kind of just put out there as a quote. And then in the captions, they're asking, hey, did you remember? It's getting ready to start. So it's not too pushy or too salesy. So you can go through all these comments or all these likes by clicking on the like buttons there. And everybody who liked this picture will come up. And so then you can just start from the very top or start from the bottom, however you want to do it. So start from the top. And I think this is the girl we just met, or oh no, it's a different girl. Okay, so we would go through her pictures and her quotes, and I would like 3 of her stuff, and then and comment on 1. So there's 1. I don't do drama, I do business. I like that. And then my vision. Let's see. So hard to haters start asking if you're hiring. That's a good one. Be bold enough to design your life. I like this one. So I'm going to put yes. So there we go. So that is how I would do that one. And let's move on. So basically I would do that through all of these. I would go through like 3 pics and I would comment on 1 of them. she's got a good page here. I really like her profile. So, and I'm actually going to follow her because I like her profile. And that's another thing that you can do is you can like, or you can not only like 3 pictures and comment on one, but you can also, like for her, I think I could, I would probably stay, I would kind of keep tabs on her and see what she's doing, because I like her profile. I like what she's doing with it. She's about her business here. So I really like this. I'm going to follow her just so I can so she pops up on my feed and I can see what she's up to. So that's another thing that you can do is you can follow people, and that will 9 times out of 10 initiate a follow back. So yeah, could I go through here and follow all these people? Yes, I could, but I don't know that I would want to do that. I mean, I have done that. I'm not going to say I haven't, especially in the very beginning stages. You can follow, and it's called follow for follow, and basically people will follow you back. A lot of people will. So we can do that. I don't have to do that as much anymore because I get between 500 and 800 followers a week. But if it's something that you want to do and you know that it's an ideal client, I would say 10 to 20 per day isn't going to hurt you if you follow 10 to 20 new people per day. I do the same thing on Facebook because I am trying to grow my Facebook page. So I make it a point to at least initiate a friendship on Facebook, and that's 10 per day. And you can do the same thing for Instagram. So initiate a follow 10 per day if you want to go with that. So that's another way that you can increase your followers and make sure that they're the right followers. So that's what I would do here, and I would go through all of this and do the same thing for each one. And this is why I say you need to really dedicate at least 1 hour a day at the end of your day. Is what I prefer doing it. So I like doing it at nighttime because then that way in the morning time I wake up to all my new notifications and it's easy for me to go through them to see who has followed me back from the night before. Plus it's kind of like a little present for me in the morning. So I like to do it at nighttime when I was growing my Instagram account. I can't do that anymore because I get so many notifications that I oftentimes don't even see when somebody tags me in a comment because there's so many notifications always coming through on my Instagram page. So, but right, if you have, less than 2,000 followers or less than 5,000, you can really keep up with it still. I think at around the 10,000 mark is when I wasn't able to keep up with all the notifications anymore. So, so that is really how you would go through and you would do this. Another method that you could use is actually going to someone who is a potential collaborator for you. So for instance, if I sell hair, or let's just use hair products since I'm looking at a picture of hair. So if I sell like wigs or hair, then I might want to go through and find people who sell hair accessories. So that way they're kind of an extension, of what I sell. Because then I know people on that page are looking for people or they actually have an audience of people who like hair accessories. So those people who like hair accessories obviously may like, wigs too. So I can go through and like all their pictures and do exactly the strategy that I just showed you. So, another good thing to do is, even though that social brand school, the one I just showed you, had very limited engagement, you really want to find 3 to 5 good accounts that are either collaborators or direct competitors. And when I say competitors, y'all, I mean friendly competitors, because there is enough room for all of us to succeed. So I mean very friendly competitors. I can tell you one of my friendly competitors right now is the Six Figure Chick. I love her. Go follow her. So I love her, but she is a competitor. She does exactly what I do. She teaches Instagram, and she's great at it. And but everybody has their own audience, and not everybody's going to resonate with her, and not everybody's going to resonate with me, and they may resonate with her better than they resonate with me, and vice versa. So again, there's enough room for all of us to succeed. So I know that she has great engagement. And I often kind of visit her page because I like her inspiration, I like what she does, and I know she has great engagement. So I go through her page, and let's just check it out really quick, and I'm going to look and see if any of these posts stand out to me. Okay, so the one that's standing out to me right now is this Small Business Saturday post because I know this is a shout out. So I know that she's saying this Small Business Saturday because I do something similar so that she can get a bunch of small businesses to come and comment on here and basically kind of shout themselves out and promote themselves here. So I know that this is going to have comments full of people who have small businesses who are probably interested in growing their Instagram accounts for their business, which would be my ideal client for my next course that is coming out. So here she has 1,500 likes on this picture. And look at those comments. She has 342 comments. I literally could probably spend all day right here, 8 hours, going through all of these and doing that strategy that I just showed you. 3 likes, 1 comment, or a follow. So, so she's got 342 people that commented and probably are talking about their business or tagging another business. So that would, I mean, literally, this would be an all day work here. Um, I don't know that I would have time to do that, but if you are just now getting onto the Instagram game, this would be ideal for someone who is selling what I'm selling and who doesn't have a whole lot of followers. You could probably go through all these comments, like 3 pictures, comment on one, or initiate a follow, and you'd probably get a ton of these people following your page. So just that's kind of the strategy that I use to grow 8,000 followers in 8 weeks. And again, you can go to a collaborator. So I often collaborate with Boss Babe. Um, and I will go to their account here shortly. So Boss Babe, they have 343,000 followers, and they have a bunch of followers who are basically looking for motivation and they offer some courses as well, and they have a great website, a great membership site too. So a lot of people belong to their membership site, which I have a membership site as well. So again, this could potentially be a collaborator, which they are actually a collaborator. They are doing more about branding. I'm doing more about sales and marketing. So obviously people who are interested in branding and then moving over to now selling and marketing their products and services would be my ideal client. So this could be an extension of what I offer, or vice versa. I could be an extension of what they offer, and that would be a great collaborator. So I could go and look at any of these posts, um, and they have 5,000 likes. I could go through there and start this process of liking 3 pictures, commenting on one, and or initiating a follow. So that is how you grow your Instagram page with real, authentic, ideal customers. So let's get this party started. Your homework is to go over to Instagram right now and do this process for the next hour. Then I want you to wait for a few hours, give people time to kind of check their statuses and their notifications. Wait at least, 6 to 8 hours, and then I want you to email me and let me know how many new followers that you gained from that process. Then I want you to do it for the next day as well. Work on it for 1 hour, same process. Email me at the end of the day and let me know how many followers that you've gained. By the end of the week, I want you to give me a grand total of how many followers that you gain for the end of the week. The person who gains the most followers by the end of the week is going to get a nice little prize. So here is to Instagram. I hope y'all love it as much as I do. I wish you the best of luck in your businesses and all the success in the world. And I look forward to your emails all week long and for the grand prize winner at the end of the week. Have a wonderful day.